Hi, I'm Jennifer Lee, author of The Right Brain Business Plan and your host for the Right Brainers in Business Video Summit. Well, we just wrapped up our final week of our third annual event, and we had record-breaking turnout. According to our latest Left Brain stats, we had about 23,000 viewer hours. So how's that for a right brain revolution? Now I want to share with you some of my favorite highlights from the final week, so you can check those out. And if you want access to all of the amazing interviews, you can upgrade to watch those at any time.
To generate demand and get people excited and interested in what you're doing, really you're attracting them to who you are. A lot of people, even if they've given their creative business a business name, they do business as, Acme Company or whatever they want to call themselves, the reality is that the buying decision is made based on trust. It's built on usually some form or some initiation of a relationship, and that comes with a lot of trust. And so when you're eliciting curiosity, you're getting people excited in you as a person. So do the things that get people excited in who you are.
I had done the budget and it came to $50,000.
Right.
And at the time, I think I had like $400 in the bank account. I was a single mom trying to make a creative business work. It was like $50,000, like made my heart stop.
Of course.
It was like not a number that I had even seen anywhere. It wasn't like I'd never tried to buy a house or anything because I hadn't had the money. So it wasn't a number that I was familiar with. And after the video summit and getting comfortable with your numbers and that sort of thing, I wrote $50,000 on maybe 100 Post-it notes. And I stuck it all over my house. There was $50,000 on my fridge and there was $50,000 on my bathroom window. After a while, I was like, it's just another number.
Right.
It could be $5,000. It would be just as scary. So it's just another number.
And by knowing the number, you had to figure out what you needed to do to make that happen with sponsorships, with how many tickets you need to sell, all that kind of stuff.
So treating my business like it's a business really does help with time management and being upfront with myself of what my expectations are from my business. I mean, I would never work for somebody else and go into the office every day and be like, well, I'm in my pajamas again. And also, I may or may not do that for you, but every 2 weeks I expect a check.
I took the Right Brain Business Plan a year ago. Yep. And I'll put this back up for you guys. Like what it taught me, if you look through my business plan, what I showed you, everything is words. And it was such a revelation to me because I was like, oh, I'm a writer. I actually love words. And it was, it was really, I feel like a turning point for me in my business. Kelly just said Tiffany is fearless. And actually, I'm totally not. I have fears and doubts all the time. Last week, I was sitting at my kitchen table and I started crying because I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. And then I'm here. So, it's just about if you want to just freak out for a minute, freak out, but then get up. Don't freak out constantly. So it's okay to freak out, and I think that it's feel the fear and do it anyway is really important.
I think a lot of people do know what to do next, but they're just scared to.
I agree.
So if you know what to do next, but you're just scared to, that's not a matter of figuring out the sequential side. That's going back to your purpose, going back to your why, going back to the heart of the matter. Okay, so if you're just scared, it's okay, right? You don't have to get over being scared, but you don't have to let being scared own you, right? Okay. So name it, claim it, and tame it. That's all I'm going to say.
You have such a gift. You were given this gift to share with the world, and yet you're stopping yourself. And so if we can turn it around and help the heart-centered entrepreneurs deepen their understanding that their desire to have a great business isn't some just whim or maybe even feeling greedy, like, oh, I want to make a lot of money. It's not about that. It's about living that deeper purpose to really embrace the calling of our soul and to go for it.
So I think I emailed in the morning. I don't think
It was really early in the morning. It was the first email I got. I was like,
okay. And then the subject line was like,
headshots, and a very out of the blue random idea.
Yeah. And it was so what I needed at the time. So I was like, yes, let's meet. I don't know what you want, but let's meet. And we did. And you told me what you wanted and that you needed help. And I was just like, absolutely. Let's try it.
Let's try it. And that was maybe in July or August?
Yeah, I think August is when we started.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are.
You know, we go into amnesia when we go into, oh no, I don't know how to do this, right?
Which is so not true, right? Yeah.
I know. And we go into procrastination. I know I'm a big procrastinator, but I've gotten through it. You know, I've got 3 books written. I've got
no kidding.
Whole thing. But so I have to ask myself when I'm going, oh, I'm such a procrastinator. I have to go, well, what worked for me in the past? And bring back the memory of getting through these things and giving myself credit for things that I have accomplished. And that's just a whole different place from, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
Here's what I know. You can do this. You can take inspired action, show up authentically as you, and make more moolah in your business. Sometimes it just takes having the right resources and having a supportive community of cohorts to help make it happen with more ease and more flow. So if watching these highlights sparked any aha moments for you, imagine what could happen if you have the entire multimedia library at your fingertips. So with the booster or premium upgrade, you can have unlimited access to all of these amazing interviews, plus more options for support. Early bird rates end soon, so act now to get in on this incredible learning. Here's to your success. Thanks. Bye.